this fundraising tip is about M&Ms. Well, not really, but it's like popping those candies one after another, or piling up papers on your desk called convertible notes, and they are stacking up and you don't really know how many there are or what's actually the cap table situation at the moment. Who are your shareholders? Who is owning what and how much? Because you haven't organized them yet, you haven't converted them yet, but you are building a company, you're getting the money in, you're moving, you're doing the things which are building the future. But the organizing bit is a bit unclear. And what can happen? Like after a while popping all those candies, you realize that, okay, there's nothing left. This is something which can happen also when you're doing convertible notes, for example, and saying that you're giving a discount from the next round of financing. Let's say that you want to take 2 million in, but you already have taken 500,000 with the convertible notes, maybe giving a bit of discount as well. For the first one, you gave 20% from the next round of funding. Another one got 15%, and third one got minus 10%. So you have set in already the rules of the game, but you haven't set in the valuation for the company, because that's dependent on the next round of financing. So what happens when you actually come to the point where you need to do the next round of financing? You already have taken some of that money in, and you have used that money, most likely. So you don't have that money anymore. So it's not actually the full amount what you have to consume for the next stage of your company. You have already eaten that M&M bit. Maybe you only have half of the candy left, but you need to still do a lot of things, and you have given up equity from the company, which may not be so favorable in regards to the terms. For example, let's imagine that Corona hit earlier this year, and you were hoping that you could double your valuation, and you were taking those convertibles in, but you didn't convert them yet. And now you need to do a down round. The valuation went down because of the situation in the market. Less investors, more uncertainty, so the rules of the game changed. And now you're in a situation where you actually have given more ownership to the investors than you originally intended. You may actually manage to get a bit more shorter, well, maybe not shorter, but a smaller round of money in. And all these things are hidden dilution in a sense that you are not exactly on the top of the game knowing how much you have given out, how much you have at the moment. I've seen situations where it's really complex actually to make those calculations because of the rules which are dependent on other factors, and suddenly you are in a complex maze. And if you're adding employee stock options and a few other things to the mix, then it's fun or really not that fun to calculate who has what, how much, and how much you're actually owning the company. So keep this in mind when you're piling up those convertible notes on your desk. Make sure that you know where you are at any given point, if that's even possible, because there's some unknowns like the next round of financing valuation, which you may not have set yet or may not have negotiated yet. But this is just a tiny tip to keep in mind, so there are no surprises when you clear that pile from your desk. Till next time.